1 2 1 2. It's your girl Regine. What it do? What it do? You are now listening to The Bold, The Brown, and The Opinionated Podcast. What's up, y'all? What we talking about today? Let's get into it.
Welcome back, my BBO gang, to The Bold, The Brown, and The Opinionated Podcast. Y'all, today I am back with an episode that I've been wanting to do for a long time. And it's about my favorite thing to talk about, what everyone wants to know, relationships. But today, y'all ain't just going to hear my opinion. Y'all going to hear my opinion plus my two best friends.
All right, y'all. Introducing my bestie. Well, she's really like my cousin. Miss Alana, a.k.a. Lane Lane.
Hey, y'all.
What's happening, boo? You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. You don't even sound confident. Is you ready or not? Because I'm ready.
I'm as ready as I'm going to get, sis. Let's go.
Okay, let's get it then. So, me and Lena was friends first. Went to the same high school. And then we figured out that we have a cousin. So that's why that's like my cousin, little bestie. Right?
Yes.
She's trying to be shy, but she's going to warm up. My other bold, brown, and opinionated lady here in the building, my best friend I've known for the longest since 6th grade, Nisha.
Hey, boo-boo.
Is you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
No, but for real, is you ready?
I'm ready.
She faking. All right, y'all, for real. So, y'all, we going to talk about relationships. Do y'all got a lot of experience?
I mean...
I'm going to say yes. Is y'all experts, beginners?
I'm
a beginner still.
Some shitter on it.
Nisha said beginnersville.
I feel like I'm just at the beginning of this shit. Like I ain't even live it all yet.
I feel like I've
or
been
what
through
else
some
is going to
shit.
happen in the future.
All right.
Niggas.
I feel like I seen it all. I fucking seen it all.
So you feel like an expert?
I mean, not an expert, but
Been there, done that.
been there, done a lot of stuff.
Okay, been there, done that. So Nisha feel like she's at the beginning. She's just breaking the ice. Lena feel like the ice done melted. She sucked it up. And then I feel like I'm intermediate. Like I've only been in one relationship, but I feel like I know a lot. So in my mind, I just know a lot. Y'all think I know a lot?
I mean, I think you're smart.
I'm very intelligent, actually.
Very.
I can help with some of the decisions, you know.
Okay. So to get this episode started, I'm going to ask y'all a question, and I just want to hear y'all answer and give me some real life experiences if y'all have some. The first question is: would you rather a man have a baby on you, cheat on you but don't have a baby, or be broke?
Can I go first?
Yeah, go ahead, Lane.
I'd rather have a man who's broke. Like, I mean, we can come up together, baby. Like, I'd rather you be broke and we come up because we can get right from that. But you cheat on me or you have a baby on me or whatever the case, you lose my trust. So once you lose my trust, you just messed up our whole relationship, you know. So I could, get past the being broke, but that cheating, especially the having a baby thing, you can't get past that.
Yeah, I agree. What do you think, Nisha?
I definitely agree on that.
Same reasoning?
Same, yeah.
Okay, so if y'all both say broke, how long, what if he broke y'all whole relationship? Like, what if he just lazy broke, don't want to get a job?
If he's lazy broke, then he gotta, you could try to because you can't change a man. Like, you can't make a man do what you want him to do. You know what I mean? Like, he gotta want to do that. So if you're like trying to push him and get him to like get a job and stuff, and he's not motivated or not like determined as you are, then you gotta let that go. That's just like you gotta decide what you gotta weigh it out. Is it like what's worth what to you? So
Right, I get what she's saying a little. It depends. Like you can't just be broke the whole
time.
Through. Like,
I agree.
at some point you gotta like, I'm the money maker around here, bitch.
I
Like
agree.
pay the fuck up, like,
because it gets tiring.
it do. Like you don't want to do all that shit by yourself. So to a certain point, yeah, I'm going to be with you. I'm going to help you out. I'm going to ride you through it, whatever. And eventually, if you ain't
doing what you gotta do,
I say like a time
go.
limit, like a couple months, 3 months, you gotta go. You
right,
use me,
right.
You know?
right.
Lord knows I hate a broke man. So I honestly, they all three equal my ass. No, I'm just playing. I mean, of course, I'd rather my dude be broke than be out here cheating on me, have me looking crazy. But boy, you got 90 days of brokenness.
Okay.
For real, that's the real tea.
90 days is too. That ain't enough.
You think it should be what? How many?
Like 60.
So 2 months. He could be broke for 2 months.
Before you start getting frustrated and disrespecting them, then that's when you start calling them bitches. And, you know what I mean? Telling him he ain't shit, he ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you start losing your respect.
Especially like if he's able to get a job. Like if it's hard for him to get a job because he's like,
yeah.
Like he's like what?
a felon.
No, and I don't really have but so much sympathy for that. Not to like offend anyone, but you're a grown man, like, you know what I mean? You know what you out here doing. You're gonna make a way. The same way we make a way as women, you're gonna make a way. So that's not an excuse. Whether there's jobs out here that hire felons. So I don't feel sorry for no felon who's having a hard time finding a job. You're not trying hard enough to me.
Right.
Amen. I agree, because we've always found excuses for the man.
Yes, like we don't never get no slack as women ever.
Tell them, girl. So I guess we all can agree on we rather have a man be broke, but not for too long.
Okay.
Right.
60 days before you start being disrespected. 90 days before you gotta get the hell out.
Okay.
We all agree on that?
Yep.
Agree, honey.
All right. So this next question, y'all. I'm sick of this question, but I just want to know y'all opinions. Who comes first in a man's life? The baby mom, the wife, the daughter, or the mom?
Listen, if his kids don't come first, I don't want him. Okay?
Okay, honey.
I want his kids to come first. I want his kids to come before me. The same way my kids will always become before a man. I don't care how dumb that sounds to the woman who said her man come first. But let's be honest, like that, the man put the meal on the table. 9 times out of 10, that's not even the case nowadays. So therefore, like, I'm claiming that my kids are always going to be number one when they're like, you know, when you're here, when you're not, whatever. So I definitely say his kids should come first, and then his wife, and then his mother, and then his baby mom, because who the fuck is she?
She had his kids.
I mean, but all he owe her is respect.
Else, you know?
Like, all he owe her is some respect. Like, he don't owe her nothing else. Like, he owe his mom the love, the unconditional shit, you know what I mean? The respect, the trust, the loyalty. He don't owe all that to her no more. So she's last to me.
Okay. Nisha, what do you think?
I agree. And if you out there thinking it's okay for a man to just put you before his kids, there's a problem.
Absolutely.
Something's wrong with
Agreed.
Okay, I agree. So who comes first in a man's life? The wife? Who comes first in a woman's life? The son, the husband, the baby dad, or the dad?
The son.
The son, of course. The kids.
Absolutely, the kids.
Vice versa.
Yeah, the same exact thing. The same exact order.
So it would be.
It would
So
be
what
the
if
son.
what if you are the wife and they don't have a baby mom?
Okay.
So it's me, my husband, and my kid.
It's me, my kids, my husband.
So you would think in his eyes the wife, like, why can't the wife and husband come first and then the kids? They all got kids together. Like, there ain't no baby mom.
I mean, it should never come to where, like, they should never come to, like, a situation, like,
Where they ask questions.
yeah, where it got to be questioned, but all at the same time, if it comes to a point where I got to pull the trigger, like, if I ever had to, like, on my husband or my kids, I can never choose my kids. I can never do it. So my kids will always come first. Like, I can never choose one of them and be like, we can make another one. I can never do that. So that's
Damn, that's deep. I didn't even think about it. All right. No, for real. Yeah, I fuck with it. That's some real shit. All right, so this was a big one. I was all over the internet. If a guy invites you out and you're with your friend, do the guy pay for you and your friend, or just you?
Hell no. he could be generous. I don't mind my man being like, extra gentleman sometimes. Like he wanna, I got the bill, but he's not obligated. Right. He do not got to pay that. Like, so I wouldn't dare ask him to. Like, if he
wouldn't be like, you got my friend?
No, he don't have to.
Situations.
That would be his choice. If she tell me already, like, I don't got the money, whatever. Because there has been situations where I have done that. Like, but don't put my money out exactly. Like, don't feel obligated. Yeah. But like, there has been situations where I have had like a friend tell me, like, she didn't have it, and I told him, like, he's like, oh, well, just tell her, still come, and that was him being nice, and I didn't mind that. But like, for like a friend to expect it, that's absolutely like no.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the type of niggas you really dealing with. Like, if I be like, oh, bitch, I'm with this baller, he about to take us out to eat, bitch, you don't worry about shit.
Yeah,
like, you know what I
mean? I've done that.
Obligated, because that's the that's the type of people I talk to. So if y'all was to go with me anywhere, it's automatically won't be paid for. Like, like we go out skating, like anything like that.
So Nisha said them type of niggas she talked to, so we ain't gotta worry about shit. I feel like okay, so my ex dude, I feel like if me and Lena or me and Nisha would have went out, I feel like he would have been like, all right, here. Same with y'all dudes. Like, y'all would have been like, it's just a given. But if a dude invite me out and I be like, oh, my best friend's with me, he still be like, all right, just bring her. Like, I just feel like then you gonna be just paying for her. Yeah, I'm just be bringing her,
Yeah, I agree.
Like, and dudes was just tripping like, I'm not paying for you and your friend. Like, nigga, you ain't got an extra $10, $15, $20.
Yeah. I mean, if he's inviting her, then absolutely, then I would think you're paying for her.
Yeah, but the question was, should they feel obligated?
Yeah,
but the obligation,
never.
They shouldn't feel obligated.
Never.
I mean, that's true. So, have you ever...
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I just been in situations like, even just like me and that person, a girl, like a female friend, and she felt like, because I asked her to go somewhere, I'm paying for her. Like,
what?
We got there, not even technically asking her, just asking,
like, you want to go to Fridays,
just like who want to go? Okay. Yeah. So when we get there, you don't got no money. Knowingly that
you don't say nothing.
Yeah.
What?
I'm thinking I'm your man.
Yeah, like. Or didn't even say nothing about it. Just leave.
Like, you got this.
All right, we
tap on her.
Wait, did she tell you after or before the food came?
The wayful.
Wait, Nisha. Y'all got to the gate to pay, and what happened?
Yes, I'm paying my shit.
She's like, you got me too.
Alright, you're paying for you, then what?
I'm paying my shit, and then she's like, like one of them, I forgot my wallet. Like,
no, one of them
lying and some shit. But then when we get in there, you ain't no money.
What?
Like,
Dang.
That's what I'm talking about.
I would have been like, what you about to do? Like,
where you about to be? Because I'm about to be in this wave pool.
You want me to sneak you around back? Like, say no. I was like, yeah, I would have just paid for her, but let us be out to dinner and you be like, oh, I forgot my wallet.
You about to be busting out those dishes.
Like, why you order? Why you order your food then? She ain't got no money to eat. Y'all stupid. Right, so bottom line is the man, like the girl, the third wheel shouldn't feel obligated for your man to pay, basically. Never. All right, so basically the man's not obligated to pay. We get that. Another question. Do y'all think black women can be submissive to a man?
Why just black women specifically?
Oh, that's just what everyone on social media says, that a black woman can be submissive and they're the whore. That's why black dudes go after white girls or girls of different races.
I mean, I feel like black women can be. I mean, when the ones that want to be. I mean, just like the same thing with like any other race. Like, there's not every white woman is not submissive. Like, neither is every Hispanic or nothing. Like, so that question wasn't, I feel like that wasn't even fair.
So, but do you think why do you think more women are not submissive to their man?
I mean, because I feel like
what is there to be submissive to? Like,
they've been hurt. Like, yeah, nowadays the type of guys we get.
That's what I feel. I honestly feel like the man's not doing nothing extra.
Exactly.
Providing that much of extra benefit to the man.
As the wife already.
Yeah,
exactly.
Girl, yes.
Exactly. Like, I cannot treat a peasant like a king.
Right. Okay.
I will not.
Okay. That's a good one. Cannot treat a peasant like a king. Give me something to submit to. You paying all the bills?
Yes.
You buying me cars and jewels?
Like, take some weights off my shoulder. Yeah. Like, give me something to come home smiling to. Like, yeah, give me a break. Like, make my life easy.
Right. Give me a peace of mind. Why you think we too submissive?
Because, I mean...
Enabling.
That part.
Yeah.
We enable these men.
Yeah, I mean...
I mean, that's what I agree. I feel like some men can't even provide nothing extra to be submissive to. And then I do feel like Nisha said, that she feels like sometimes we're too submissive. And Lena was like, yeah, I think we enable these men. And I agree with that 100%. A nigga come home, have a bad day, he in a bad mood, he ain't talking to nobody. Oh, that's okay, but let a woman come home and have a bad day. She still gotta be mommy. She still gotta be wifey. Still gotta, you know what I mean, sit up there and smile on your face. I agree. I do think we let men, we don't give them accountability for their actions. We enable them because we love them and we're nurturers.
That part.
All right, so this is another thing I seen on Instagram, y'all. I did get a male's opinion, but we're going to hear one on the next episode. So the question is, who deserves part of the success? A, the girl who was there when he was talking about the success. B, the ex-girl who was there when the success started. Or C, the new girl who is there doing the success.
I mean, let me just start by saying everybody that come with you cannot go with you.
Okay.
So, I mean, you cannot dwell and feel bad and feel like you owe the person who you started with or the person before that you talked about it with or whatever. At the end of the day, you still gotta live your life and be happy. So some people grow apart. Everybody's not meant to be successful with you, like, you know what I mean, to live that life with you. So nah, I think the person during the success.
Just like, what's that movie? Acrimony?
Yeah.
Yes.
And she's the one who like helped them.
Yes.
Yeah, but you gotta let shit go sometimes. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. Girl.
So Nisha, what you think? The girl who's there doing the success?
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously a reason why he's with her. I mean, that's just the main.
And that's his present.
Okay, well, I feel a lot different about this one. Let me make something clear. If my ex tomorrow decided he won the lottery for $150 million,
I'm pregnant.
I'm pregnant. I had your baby last week. I mean, ain't that accounting my name? Like, you're not about to win $150 million and think I'm just gonna be big chilling. No. Would you ever leave like a long relationship you've been in for a long time because you start liking somebody else?
It depends.
Dumbest thing. I feel like, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we all had our dumb days, but I mean, I would say like that's close to a situation I kind of been in, and I feel like that was like a very big mistake. Like looking back, it was like, no, looking back, I don't regret it. Like I don't regret it because I learned like a lot from like the experiences I've been through because everything, you know, how it fell in order. But all at the same time, like looking back, none of it was worth nothing.
That's how I be looking back.
It wasn't worth it.
You be like, bitch, what the fuck, like, because you learn so much every day.
Back, like, yeah, exactly.
That's why I'm saying you learn from your mistakes.
And you know what I'll never do again.
You know that nigga might be getting on your fucking nerves. You had it up the hair. I got me in the. It's a game. Like,
niggas really be thinking it's a game,
like,
too.
I'm gonna show you, like, since you think it's a game, though, like, so.
Yeah, so, but.
You be looking back like, oh my fucking God, like, bitch.
But do you ever, do you regret it? Like, would you regret it? Like, leaving the one you love for the one you like?
No.
You wouldn't regret it? Why?
No, because
it make you see.
What if it make you? What if you
leave? You want to go back? And you feel like that person.
So what if you do go with the person you like, break up with the one you love, you figure out the one you like Like, you're not really into him. You want the one you love back, but he done moved on.
I mean, that's the choices. See, that's what you gotta, like, at the end of the day, life's a gamble. It's like a 50-50 chance to every decision you make. So, with that being said, you knew the chance of you leaving this man for somebody else. So, you knew he would move on just like you moved on. Yeah. So, with that being, like, you know, like, you can't.
I mean, I wouldn't. I feel like
type of way.
I feel like I will never leave the one I love for the one I like. Mm-hmm. But I do feel like the one you like is always seems so much more exciting.
Yeah, grass is green
because it's always like people think the grass is green on the other side, or people think shit, it's always good in the beginning. Y'all ain't got shit to argue about. Ain't nothing to lose, nothing.
Honeymoon stage.
Right, exactly. So that's why I feel like I would never leave the one I love. But then I wouldn't want the one I like to leave me for the one they love.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's like a double-edged sword, for real. But then again, it's like, okay, I've been with this person for so long.
Yeah, it depends on the situation.
Yeah, I just want to get out a little bit or just explore.
It depends, like, what's going on in the inside of him. Because if, like, your life is boring and, like, you know what I mean? Like, and I mean, you tried working on your relationship, it just wasn't working out. And, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not the best. Like, you're vulnerable. You're young, dumb, all that. Then, I mean, you get yourself wrapped up in some situations that you gotta, like, live with and get yourself out of, and, you know, just accept and move on from. And that's just,
and just keep it moving.
Boss up and keep it pushing.
Even if the one she loved ain't taking her back.
Yep, even if.
Just like that's what you.
I mean, you gotta do what you put that person through. Now that you're feeling that heartache, like, I mean, that's your karma. Like, they're saying they felt that already. Like, now they're done feeling that. They're happy now. Leave them be.
Right. Okay. The scenario I got for y'all. Another thing that I seen go viral on Instagram. It says most men don't marry the woman they love the most. They marry the woman that is around when they are ready to get married. Y'all believe that?
They love the most. They already lost.
Definitely.
Why?
Yeah.
I think.
What you mean? Explain.
Like, they already done messed up when they wasn't ready to get married type time. Like, in that stage, they probably messed up and lost her that way or something. And then you move on. You know, you grow up. You got to move on. You meet somebody else. Might have just hurt. And then this is as happy as you going to get, you know, as close as you going to get to the happiness you want. So you just accept it.
Right.
Okay, I ain't thinking about it like that. I mean, I definitely agree, because the one you love could be someone you met when you were 25. And she was probably ready to settle down and get married and start having kids. And then you was like, no, babe, I'm not ready. This ain't the time. Now, 10 years later, you with this new chick. I mean, she kind of cute. She kind of make you happy. But it don't compare to the love you had to the girl who wanted you. And
you wasn't ready.
You wasn't ready. Yep. I definitely agree with that 100%. I never thought about that, though. Like, before seeing that quote, I'm like, damn. Like, that's really true. So, speaking of, when y'all first start dating a guy or talking to a guy, and you start liking him, do you tell him, like, yeah, I like you, or like, yeah?
Could you repeat that question?
So, when you first start talking to a guy, like, do you tell the other person that you like them, or like, I'm fucking with you?
Actions speak louder than words. Like, you don't really gotta say it nowadays.
That too, but I feel like you should make things clear. You should have no confusion.
Definitely clear.
So I feel like that is very, very necessary to let, like, you know, him know that you like him, or how you feel about him, if you fucking with him, or, you know what I mean, what type of time y'all on. Because if you don't, and then things is miscleared, and that's how, like, friends with benefits, like, the girl want to move forward, he don't, and now you're like in this ignorant ass situation. So you
got niggas that beat around a bush and just
and be lying
and leave
and just
and thinking it'd be a bunch of bullshit at the end of the day.
That's true.
So
yeah, that's true, because it got
which way, like it's just like, oh, niggas just don't.
I feel like if I tell a guy, like, yeah, you know, like, I'm fucking with you, like, you know what I mean, like, you cool, like, the vibe is cool as hell. Even if they don't feel that way about you, they'll still be like, yeah, like, I'm fucking with you too, like, I can't wait to see you again. Be like, nigga, like, if you would have kept it real from jump, like, I mean, I ain't really into that right now. I'm trying to focus on me. It would have been a whole other story. But now you set these expectations, like, all right, we like each other.
They want you all to themselves, but they don't want you to be all to
95% of these dudes. There's some good ones out here, so let me not, like, get wrong, because I mean, I'm in a relationship, so I don't want to be out here sounding single and just, like, anti-men or nothing. But, like, a lot of, like, my experiences, like, because I was with the person I'm with now for so long. So a lot of my experiences were within like a couple year breakup, and nothing compared to what I got now. So like, yeah, looking back, none of it was worth it, but I don't regret none of it because I got to learn like what my friends was talking about and everything. Because I used to think like the grass is greener, I want to have fun too. When out there did it, I'm like, oh, hell no, this is not for me. I cannot do this. Like, y'all niggas trying to hurt my feelings, like, you know, that type. So yeah, that life is not for everybody.
Nisha, would you do that? Do you tell a guy, like, I'm fucking with you, like, you know, like, I like you, like, I'm feeling you? Like, what do you do in the beginning?
Yeah, I mean, my vibe is just let alone. Like, if I'm not feeling you, I got a way, like, a show in it. So, I think mine is more like...
Your actions.
Yeah, my actions. I don't just... I mean, if we get to that point in conversation, if we going, of course, take it to the next step. But if it's on some... in the beginning, getting to know you, you feel into my vibe that I fuck with you type shit. But of course, I'm gonna tell you my feelings when it do get to that point. Mm-hmm. If I want to be in a relationship, what type of time, like you said.
Right. So do you think, like, all right, say you and the guy, y'all been talking for a couple days, a couple like weeks or a month. And it's like, you know, going steady, like y'all ain't talking to no, well, you know, I'm not talking to another guy, he's not talking to no other girl, and it's cool. When do you think, like, y'all should stop dating other people? Like, do y'all have that conversation? But are we been at this for, like, 3 months? Like, what are we? Like, or how long does it take for y'all to say, like, all right, what are we?
It should be discussed, but I feel like probably not. Like, I feel like it's a lot of miscommunication, like, with the situationships nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would say, like, I think they should, and I think it was, like...
I need to, like, at first... point, like, is we fucking
like,
around,
would you,
like, what are we?
Trying to
get
to a relationship? Do you want a relationship?
Yeah,
or
don't
you
waste
single,
my time.
or are you single?
Right, like,
right.
Like, for real. I think it is important, especially if I be like, you know, I'm feeling you, and he be like, and he feeling like, yeah, I gotta, you know, I'm feeling you too, I'm fucking with you, da da da. All right, then say we end up having sex. Do I just assume that you're not fucking nobody else?
Probably not. If you do that, then you probably...
That's another thing. I feel like guys expect loyalty from the girls, but they ain't even giving the loyalty. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not giving... I can't put in more energy than you're putting in. I'm too tired. Like, you know what I mean? I got too much on my plate. So
right.
If, like, what you're serving me is, like, you know, making me fat, like, then you keep that. Like, I don't want that because you're not helping me.
Especially if you're misleading, like, yeah, I like you, and then ain't texting back or ain't being consistent, ain't, you know what I mean? It's just like, do you like me or not? Yeah. All right, y'all, this is on this part of the episode. If you are under the age of 21, please stop listening and go home. No, I'm playing, but for real. This is the Sexy Spice edition. And I got some sexy questions I want to ask y'all. All right, y'all ain't know this was happening, huh?
She said,
y'all ready? Y'all said y'all was ready for anything.
All right, so let's go.
Nisha, you ready?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, Zion. All right, let's warm it up a little bit. Do y'all prefer sex at night, in the morning, or the afternoon? In the morning, Nisha?
Yeah.
I say more so towards nighttime before I go to sleep.
Nighttime before you go to sleep? I say... What'd you say?
Or the middle of the day.
I don't like light though. Like, I like dark. So I'll say the morning or the night. But like during the day, I just feel like, bitch, what the fuck is shit?
It depends. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I want to be spontaneous and I want to be exciting and fun, it'd be like when the kids upstairs eating lunch, we be looking at each other like, what you gonna do real quick? You keep your ass up there, I got this. Like, you know what I mean? But if I'm like feeling like one of my grandma moods, like Monday through Friday type
my
shit,
grandma moods is Monday through
you gotta catch me, like before 9 o'clock or like it's a restaurant.
Yeah, and that's why it depends on.
I don't know if I prefer or I say morning sex is the best sex to me.
You think so?
Swear.
What you think? You think morning sex, Lane?
I've never really get a chance to have it. I'm not the
It be too early. That's what I said. It depends, man. It depends on the day. Because like Monday through Friday, I get up early. Like I ain't got time. Yeah, like, so like a Saturday or Sunday morning, that's cool.
Yeah,
like on the off day, of course.
Yeah. Like, and don't wake me up. I might sleep in the middle of the night because I will want to fight you and I will be mad at you in the morning.
Yeah, that's what I mean by night. Like the night, like. They choose.
But at night, I'd be tired. Be like, man, I
like the night.
Babe, can I get some head? I'm like,
Yeah, like the morning is like
that lazy head. Nisha like to start. You like to start your day off right with that. Okay, put you in a good mood. Shorty said I put her in. Even when you got work like in the mornings, you just.
Yeah, I'll be ready to scrub the floors with the brushes. Good morning, everybody.
It's a good day in the neighborhood. Swear, I don't know about y'all.
Bitches I don't like.
Shorty said that. That's so funny. All right, y'all. So for somebody who like say your first date and a guy, how long y'all just started having sex? How long do you wait before you suck his dick? Like the first time y'all had sex, or you wait a couple times?
Just anybody?
No, somebody you're talking to. Like y'all just started having sex. How long do you wait to suck his dick?
Probably it depends how crazy you try and get, like how crazy you wrapped yourself up in the conversation, like how lit you made yourself sound in the bedroom, like what you gotta prove. Like it depends on that. But I mean, me, I don't really talk a lot, so I'm probably not sucking your dick on the first night. Okay?
You say you don't talk a lot?
No, like I really don't.
I hate people that talk be the ones that
talk what, like during sex?
No, like talk about what they could do and stuff.
Like just being cocky.
Like be about your business. Like
okay. So how many times somebody got fuck y'all before they get the dick sucked?
I don't know, like 3, 4 or something. Like before I want to get crazy. It depends how often we having sex. Like if we're having sex like every day, like the next couple days in a row after that, then I'm probably gonna do it like the 3rd, 4th, maybe 4th round, something crazy. Like you know what I mean? Because like the time to spice it up, alright, we getting boring. Like but if it's like, oh, we have sex every 2 weeks or something, I'm probably not sucking your dick because I really don't know what you're doing in between. Yeah. Honestly. So, and what's the chances? Like, you know what I mean? It depends how much I trust you. Like, it really do. I gotta like have some type of trust that I'm not about to be like, or I gotta really be like not giving a fuck at that moment. Like, I want some hoe shit, YOLO, like fucking sucking dick.
So, how long do y'all wait for a guy to give y'all head? Like, can you go down on the first night?
The first, I don't know. Like
not the first night, but like the first time y'all had sex. Can he go down?
It's like
I'll be ready, like
what type of mood you in or something, or like what that dude could do for you. Cause
y'all feel like you have to give somebody head with the sex, like sex is supposed to be.
A lot of men think like that, but that's
a lot of men do think that.
Like, do you expect that?
Not every time. I don't feel like every time I should have to. Like I said, I'm like born.
Nisha, you think
every time you should get it? You feel like every time you should
I don't feel like every time I should get it, but I feel like
you think it should be 50-50
for it. I mean, it should be 50-50. I mean, I don't get 50-50, so I ain't going to just like talk like that. You know, it's probably like 25-75.
Yeah, natty 10 in my house.
Like so, yeah. I don't know.
What you think, Nisha? You think like you gotta for to have sex, like you gotta give head or get head?
No, definitely not. I don't feel like. I mean,
so what if y'all about to fuck?
Sometimes everybody don't need it. Like some people just know how to
be ready.
Do what they do.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So what if y'all like you ain't get this dude y'all about to fuck and he like, oh, can you give me head first? Like on the first time. Y'all just be like, oh no. Like,
first of all, don't ask me.
Like if you gotta ask me, then I don't want to do it.
No, seriously, exactly. If you gotta ask me,
and I'm not even fucking you.
Yeah, like. That's just
y'all was just talking about communication. No, and ain't nobody not asking.
But no, I mean you giving me head like nigga like that. I mean I had like no, I know, bro, because I wasn't gonna
I'm like, show me that she about to, do your thing. I'm not about to just hop on, even if though, like.
Like no, I did do that to where I stole some head from a dude.
How?
Because. He just was like determined to keep like trying to chill with me, and I didn't really like fuck with him, and I didn't at the time I wasn't like so mean, so I didn't want to like tell him like fuck with you, get on my face, like so I would just be like, no, I mean I ain't fuck with you like that, we cool though, like just be easy, we cool. So he comes over one day, like he died to come over. I was like already like I'm tired, I'm sleepy, you might as well not even come over. So he comes over, still trying to do crazy shit. next thing you know, he's like, can I give you some head? Like, I'm all like, no, like, you still keep trying. All right, fuck, that's what you had. So after he's done, he think we're about to have sex. Nah, homie, I'm tired. Like, okay. Yes, like, then he's like, come on, channel, he couldn't get her or whatever. Can I get some head? From who? Like, not from me. I didn't ask you for that.
Like, you can't even get your shit up.
Yeah, it's like that too. I was just like,
just turn off. Like, bye.
Like,
time to go.
When you leaving? Like,
was the head good? Like, was it worth it?
No, it wasn't even worth nothing. I just, you feel like a regret the next day. Like, ugh. Yeah. Like, why the fuck did I let you fucking touch me, ugly? Yeah. Like, it was like that. And yeah, after that, I just stopped talking to him.
I'm sure you got the head.
I don't feel like you should. I feel like
head's an extra bonus.
Yeah, DMing me. Don't ask me shit. I'm just like, ignoring them, blocking them.
And then you're doing the extra, like.
That's fine. All right, so do y'all like quickies, or y'all like to get it in for a long time?
Quickie queen.
Quickie queen.
Quickie queen.
Quickies is definitely the best, because especially when you know you ain't supposed to be doing them, might be late for work.
Mm-hmm. And I don't need you like beating that shit sword like every damn time. Like, I'm not a quickie queen. Like, I like that once in a while, but I don't be liking to walk around like ouch.
Like, I agree. Like, I'm like, are you got 10 minutes? You better come quick, or
because I mean, it don't take me long. So I feel like if it take you any longer than when it take me, that's your fault. It's time to get up. You know,
so y'all cuddle after sex, or y'all just be big chilling?
I'd be sleep.
I mean, with my man, I be cuddling with like a nigga. You be big chilling. All right, what time you going?
Like, what you about to do?
Yeah, like, where you about to be at?
You got somewhere to be? All right, so if y'all ever see a dude like anywhere, like on Instagram, out in the club, at church, grocery store, would you ever make your first move? Like, make the first move?
Like, to talk to him?
Yeah. Like, walk up to him and be like,
build a little more confident. Like, it depends. I gotta be like maybe liquid courage or something. Maybe like hyped up by my friends or something.
I'm about to say something
like
extra.
I gotta do it if I do it for you. Better do it right now. Like, I gotta be pressured into doing it to where I can be like, hey, like, you know. But I don't know. I can't by myself. Probably not.
So like, what if you get like a little Instagram crush? You like, I'm about to just DM him and see like.
I don't. I'm not DMing the
dude first.
Yeah, I feel like the nigga should always show his interest first. Like, there's no. That's just like a bitch proposing. I don't know. That's just like a bitch proposing to a nigga. Like,
it ain't the same, but I get what you're saying. Like, the dude should approach the girl.
Yeah, because you want to make sure, especially
that he's feeling you first. But there's an article I read on Cosmopolitan. I'm probably lying. Some magazine, and it said 90% of the men prefer women to come to them first. Like, they be like, even if I wasn't checking her out at first, now she got my attention because I know she's like
interested in me
and bold enough to.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
I'd probably go up and flirt, but I wouldn't go up and ask for no number.
I mean, I have done like, hey, you got a girlfriend? Like, you know, like, but that's like in the like I'm on some junk shit. Like,
that's flirty. Flirty.
Yeah, like, you got a girlfriend? What's your number? Type shit. Like, or something. You can come sit over here with me. Like, you know, shit like that. Like, she stay flirting and stuff, but they'll be like, you know, I mean, to push up and get their number and type. I mean, I did it. I've done it.
And it was a success every time.
I mean, like, talking to him was like trying to build something, or like I was wasting my time type shit, or like you know, trying to see what it was going to be or where it was going to go. That was but everything else was like getting their attention was.
I mean, I feel like I say like I would probably, but I don't know. I'll probably walk past you in the club and look you up and down. Give you a little wink or something. Like, that's me. Like, you know, if I go on your Instagram, like a couple pictures, that's me, like, shooting my shot. Like, all right, you see I done, like, 3 pictures. Like, what are you doing? Or if we at a club or something, you see I done.
Like, drop a hint.
Yeah, stared you up and down, walked past you a couple times. Like, come on now. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's a girl's version of, like, shooting a shot.
Don't you think?
Drunk shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's like some kid shit to me. I feel like that's like some. Like, I did that, like, couple years ago. Like, I'm gonna, like, give, like, all your pictures so you notice me. Like, no, I'm not. If I want you, I want you, okay? Like,
right. So how do you tell somebody you want on?
I mean, you, like, shoot your shot. Like, hey, what's up? Like, you know what I mean? What's your name? Like, you push up the same way they come talk to you. You talk to them, except for, like, the little fake-ass promises and shit. Like,
can't walk up to them and be on some shit like how they be.
What's up, you keep like, let me get your number, baby.
I'm like, hey, what brought you here? My little Issa.
What you do for a living?
Yeah, you got a
What's
real
your credit
job?
score?
Okay.
You live with your mom?
You
With your baby mom?
Before you get the number.
You single or single?
No, for real.
You got how many kids you got? How many baby moms?
How many you claiming? How many you don't know yours?
Okay. How much I was working on that check? All right, so speaking of, oh yes, that part. Do you get a check?
Okay.
Did y'all have fun? This y'all first time being on the podcast? Did y'all like it?
Yes, I liked it.
Y'all have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for your opinions.
Very opinionated.
Okay. Well, I want to exit out of here, my BBO gang. Thank you so much for watching and listening to the Bold, the Brown, and the Opinionated podcast. This is part 1 of my 3-part relationship episodes, so be sure to check it out. Deuces. Lastly, I want to encourage my listeners to be all that you were meant to be with your boldness. To love the skin that you're in with your brown, glowing melanin. And remember, just because you're opinionated does not mean you're angry. So never be afraid to have an opinion. And before I go, please follow The Bold, The Brown, and The Opinionated podcast on Facebook and Instagram for all your podcast updates. And until next time, my BBO gang, deuces.